episode.
Hi guys.
It's the vaginification of the Make It Business show.
Hillary Clinton for president.
We couldn't run unchecked for too long.
Nah, I don't.
We were bound to get here and take.
No, we definitely needed this.
No, seriously.
We're grown men wearing fucking superhero shirts.
Guys. We gotta talk about
I wore this to work. I am a professional. Do you know I have my MPA and I have a regular day job and I showed up to work in this?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that too.
And I was gonna ask for a raise.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask for a raise in
a
this.
bad
In this. I just didn't finish writing my proposal. That's why I didn't submit it.
Yo, I be talking to people like mad, like technical and shit at work, and I use like big words and shit. Meanwhile, I'm wearing this shirt. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting there like, oh yeah. So basically, all we have to do is.
Yeah, I know, but that shirt also reads out, "I'm a geek and I know every single person on here."
I really do.
Yeah.
I really do. I can't even like.
She's right. She's fucking right.
No shame in the
No,
game, bro.
I mean,
no shame in the game.
I don't even want to talk about that.
You know some of the people here. I know you recognize some of them.
I mean,
You have
the
to.
ones that have the movies made of them.
So for those of us not watching the video, Angel's wearing a shirt with every Marvel character on it.
Ever. Not really. Which is like a lot of obscure ones. And
All the
shit, too.
Avengers. All the Avengers that have ever been.
All the
Avengers.
different.
What? There's more Avengers?
Yeah, there's different kinds. There's see, like I don't even want to.
Go ahead, geek out for a
It's just
second.
like Justice League Unlimited kind of.
Yeah.
I just opened a can of worms,
Yeah,
didn't I?
Alright, so like basically there's like West Coast Avengers and like New Avengers and then they have like regular Avengers and then there's like the Young Avengers, right? And then it's like all these other people that they call themselves Avengers but they're really not Avengers.
Oh my god. You're the kind of person that goes to watch the new Avengers movie and it's like, nope, that's wrong. That's not how it happens.
Oh
in
no.
comic books.
I have appreciation of film, so I understand. Like I'm not that kind of nerd. Like most nerds are like. No, wait. I think the dude from Last Week Tonight, John Oliver, said it best when he goes, "If you like, this is how a geek mind works. If you introduce them to pancakes with butter on top, you're going to have to fucking serve it with butter on top for forever, or else it's not pancakes to this fucking nerd. Do you understand?"
But you didn't like what's the name of that movie? Watchmen.
I did not. I thought
Which
it was
to me is like the best hero movie ever
I
made.
liked
I
it.
thought it was so buns. I thought Zack Snyder didn't get the point of the fucking novel, and he just did like a panel for panel recreation of it.
No,
Like
he
for
didn't.
that, I could have just read and then he changes the end.
That's the one with the
He changed
smiley
the,
face.
yeah, he did change the end. Yeah, with the smiley face.
Yeah, it's not.
He completely changed the ending.
Hey, shat on
But
it.
it didn't. You know what? I used to tell myself, oh no, it worked because it wouldn't work for film. It's a movie about fucking superheroes with a blue guy with his showing his dick
With
floating
his
around the
wang out.
city.
all
It
the time.
was a really big dick.
Yo, for real, they OD with the
really
dick.
big dick. I was like, damn. I
That
was
was
watching
Oh,
it
that
like,
makes us feel better.
Well, you can't go fucking saving the world with a tiny prick. You
no,
gotta be hung. He's
people
from
will
America,
not
bro.
take you seriously. If you showed up with a little dick saying, I'm going to save the world.
Be like,
Nobody's gonna believe you.
you're like, no, Vietnam would have
You
never
save
surrendered in the
yourself
movie.
first.
Everybody's gonna be like, "Shut up, little dick ass blue dick."
Or you gonna blow me up? That's something a guy with a little dick would do.
So angry
Yeah,
for a little dick dude.
no. I totally like that movie. Why didn't you like it?
Cause like I don't think Zack Snyder brought anything to it. I
Do
think
you hate Zack Snyder?
I do. I really do.
Well, there you go. You're biased.
You know what's crazy? That
I am
fucking
biased. I'm definitely biased.
Superman thing where
Batman
he fights
versus
Batman.
Superman,
Yo, that shit looks kind of like Sucker Punch.
Yeah, that's the reason why I don't like Zack Snyder. That movie made me realize so many different things about him as a director that I was just like,
I don't.
oh,
like
he
Zack Snyder.
sucks. I was like,
Yeah,
got
but
it.
then when you have that in your mind and you watch like, let's say he came out with a new movie, you're gonna have that in your mind. Oh, this guy sucks, and you're gonna go to the movie and just automatically make an opinion
I don't think Zack
around the
Snyder
fact.
sucks.
What do you guys think about the Suicide Squad?
Oh, I'm actually looking forward to that.
That looks stupid as fuck.
I've heard a lot of different
I
stuff
disagree.
from people that are like our friend Angel here, aficionados of the comic book world, and some people I've heard mixed reviews. Like people are like, oh, that's not the real Joker. That's like someone who's like a fan of Joker or like that thinks that's his son or whatever. And then other people are like, no, he's gonna just change it. It's gonna be more awesome. So
Dude,
I don't know.
I don't know who this Barbie doll playing Harley Quinn is. I still think Harley Quinn should have been played by Lexi Bell. I think that would have been.
Oh, that would have been dope. Yeah, Lexi Bell.
Yes.
Yeah, that would have been dope.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why people do that. Like, it's a fucking
actually-
movie.
yeah.
It's a movie
I shipped that,
based
bro.
on something for kids.
Well, I mean, people, grew up with that. They have a certain, and I feel like Angel can speak on this with his love of
Oh yeah.
superheroes. That these are people that you grew up on, that you kind of idolize in a way. You follow their story, their storylines, and these characters have like fucking.
Yeah, but I think like most characters have dimensions to them, and I think the Joker is like one of those characters. I personally am eager to see what this guy's gonna do with it, because from a picture that they released, I was really digging that, just because of the fact that that's like a Joker that hasn't been done before, and those are some really big shoes, bro. Like,
you don't want to try and redo something that somebody else did in profession. You gotta try and do something new. Yeah, you gotta
bring something new to the table, and I think that I don't normally bitch out in big projects like that, but that's one role I probably would not have taken. Like, if they would have called me somewhere and they'd have been like, "Hey, you want to do the new Joker?" I'd have been like, "The fuck no!" Just like I'm like,
even if Jill was the one called you with that casting
No. First of all, I would have been like, "Do you want to audition?" I would not have asked you off the bat. But a lot of times these big actors don't have to audition. They just kind of like.
That was like a thing, right? There wasn't like a scandal like a while back, like because this actress like it came out that she doesn't like to audition. Like she's either like, "You're either gonna give me the role." I think it was Katherine Heigl or something like that.
Yeah, that's why she got.
Katherine Heigl?
Yeah, she's like mad difficult to work with.
Oh, someone told me that she's like cunty.
Yeah. It's like her shenanigans are like.
Yeah, but I feel like actors, they're not trying to reinvent the wheel. He's the Joker. There's a certain character that you have to play. There's a certain attitude that you bring to it. But every person is different, and that's where the different lies. When you have other characters playing the same kind of roles.
Yeah.
Just how Tobey Maguire was Spider-Man, and then the other kid was Spider-Man. There were two different Spider-Mans.
Yeah, yo, totally. I feel bad for that guy, by the way. I feel bad for Andrew Garfield. Cause
him and his millions of dollars and his hot girlfriend.
Man, come on.
So sorry.
Emma Stone broke up with him.
Did she?
No.
Yeah, they're
Damn,
not
that
together
sucks.
anymore.
He's not Spider-Man anymore, and she breaks up with him. Like, Jesus.
What?
That sucks.
Speaking of nerdy shit, this is a couple months old, but I saw, because I was looking for Star Wars news, the deleted scenes from episodes 5, 6, and 7.
Oh, right.
5 and 6, rather. Star Wars fans, no?
I'm like more of a Trekkie.
Oh.
No, not at all.
I like Star Wars, but.
Radams is like, I prefer to get laid.
No, I'm not that cool, but I was just like, that stuff, like, I hated Star Trek. All I remember about Star Trek is, oh god, this comes on before fucking Hercules and Xena. Hurry up with
my god, Hercules and Xena.
For your stupid ass show. That's all I know about Star Trek. And then like Star Wars, like, I liked all of them. I just I don't follow like the comic books and stuff like that, like where you find out that Luke Skywalker becomes Dark Skywalker or some weird shit.
That might happen in the new movies. Everyone's thinking Luke Skywalker turns evil, and that's why he's narrating the trailer.
Oh, I didn't even know he was narrating.
He's the one narrating the trailer?
How do you not know?
I'm going to watch the movie because I like.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that show.
I was talking to yesterday with Mother's Day. We were telling my sister, we're like, we gotta get tickets the second they come out, Christmas Day, like get the whole family out.
You gotta do the IMAX.
Yeah.
You gotta do
that'll be one thing.
You know those tickets are gonna sell out in like 2 seconds.
I saw episode 1. The date came out. I saw episode 3 on the midnight screening. I'm there. I'm in there. I'm hardcore.
You got it.
Yes.
All right. Can we do proper introductions?
Yeah.
Because we totally just went into like nerd.
Sorry.
As we transition to the next segment.
Yeah, let's do that.
Go for it.
Guys, I would like to introduce to you Jill Burgo.
Hello, everyone. I'm happy to be here. I guess I'll be joining you guys on this couch. Awkward heat and stuff like that going on.
Because Rada doesn't like to turn on the AC.
I do not.
It's okay.
You're a cruel boss, Rada.
I am. I drive a
Awkward Heat is the worst porno title ever.
Awkward Penis?
Awkward Heat.
Yeah, what would the cover be?
No, that would be an amazing. Yo, I want that to be my porn name, Awkward Heat. That's my porn name, Awkward Heat. I like that.
Yeah, so I'm here. Just gonna go past that one. And, no, I'm excited. I think, we're gonna have a great time bringing on new hosts. I hope to bring new people. What's it called?
Guests.
I was like hosts. Bringing new guests. I'm usually like looking for hosts, and it's weird that I'm like on this side.
Oh, that you're doing this now.
Yeah, I do casting for anyone who doesn't know. You can follow me at Jill Does Casting on Twitter. I also have a Facebook, Jill Does Casting, and my email, jilldoescasting@gmail.com. So, if you have any questions, about casting, need any advice, I'm here. I'm all ears. I am for the people, by the people. FUBU, baby.
That's
Oh
right.
my god, I remember those jeans and I love them.
Yo, I watched Shark Tank and I fucking love Damon John on that show.
I don't know.
The dude who like created FUBU and all that stuff.
I
Yo,
never-
he's fucking
I
smart.
never really
Yeah.
supported his brand because I would go to 28th Street to buy the fake ones because
Wow.
rich kids have food.
You are so not shit, bro.
Wow. Yeah.
The struggle though.
Yo, that's a real struggle.
I had a
man.
fake pair of Reeboks once.
I had bat farms. I shit you not. I'm not joking.
Bat farm?
You said bat farm.
I seen this dude that instead of a Givenchy had a Givenchy hat.
Oh, no.
Wow.
I used to see people with like matching Coogee sweatsuit. Coogee doesn't make sweatpants.
I had those.
Oh,
my God, I had those. I
got
wore
it.
one.
So you just made the Chinese like knockoff market so much money.
That shit was like $20. I'm like, yo, bitch is gonna love this. And then I heard somebody say like, oh, guys that wear that are so stupid. I never wore it once because I overheard someone saying it.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So Joe, can you like? I have so many questions for you though. Like, what's like? Has there ever been like? Speaking of awkwardness, has there ever been like an awkward casting call where you're just kind of like, this is so weird?
I mean, I feel like every casting call is a little awkward. Like, if it's not awkward, then it's not a casting call. Like, people are there to sell themselves to you. People are there to tell you, pick me over this person. And some people don't know how to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, okay. How often do you run into that? Because I definitely auditioned for The Real World when I was younger.
Yeah, me
And
too.
I didn't know, they were trying to tell me to be on, and that like I wasn't doing comedy at the time, so I didn't know how to like be on, right?
Yeah.
So the guy's trying to tell me like, dude, like fucking like tell me about yourself, and I'm just like, well, I just so I'm
It's
from Jersey.
painful. Like, casting is not like, and I feel, as I've been doing it for like, I've been doing casting for like 5 years. And I started with extras casting, more actors. And then I did a bit of principals casting. So I got a taste of what auditioning was like. And putting a table in between like one person and like 3 people, like, wow. Like, first of all, I felt so powerful. I was like, do what I want. And they were like, okay, all right. You want me to do that? Yeah. But also, like, it was just, difficult for me because with that power comes the responsibility that you have to tell people, yeah, you didn't get it, or no, go home. I mean, yeah, you got it, or no, go home, like, and it's also like devastating because you know how hard people work, then there's other people who don't work at all, and like they come in and it's like, you didn't work at this, goodbye, don't waste my time. And all I have to say is that if you want to do something, if you want to go to a casting, go prepared. If you have lines, actually study them. Don't just go thinking you're going to do a cold read. It's always very, but don't also try to like memorize it and have trouble with it. Like, be confident. That's the one thing that I tell everyone. Be confident. You are who you are, and regardless of the role, regardless of whatever, there's only one you. And that's what we want. We want you, like, you don't know it yet, I don't know it yet, but if you're confident enough to be yourself, that's what casting directors are looking for.
That was good advice. I wish somebody would give me that shit when I fucking auditioned.
Well, that's what I'm here for, guys. Like I said, at Jill Does Casting at Twitter, Jill Does Casting on Facebook, and JillDoesCasting@gmail.com. Holla at me.
In my acting class, I didn't memorize my last scene well, but I was like, they tell you not to stop, so I was just going with it. I play a pedophile, right? Which is really fucking weird, right? So I'm just all right. Well, I'm just going with it. I'm just going with it. And in this scene, I'm supposed to get like beat up and shit. And
How young do you like them though? Like
in my character?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
please
know.
stop.
They don't really say.
Why
it.
are you asking questions?
what? It
What?
depends on the creepiness.
Carry on with your story.
Anyway, so I'm about to get beat up, and I'm having this like crazy breakdown, and I literally forgot my line. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot my line. And it was like a crazy fucking scene.
So you just killed it for
I come
everybody.
back, he was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You never cut a fucking scene. I was like, yo,
Yeah,
nigga
that's
went off
crazy.
on me, man.
My cousin is actually a professional actor in California, and he went to American Academy of Dramatic Arts. I
Oh,
think.
plug your cousin real quick.
Oh yeah, his name is Kevin Lino. Follow him at Kevin Lino on Twitter. That's his name. Is at Kevin Lino.
Awesome. What has he done?
He's been in a few things. He's been in a few plays. He hasn't really done like anything on the screen yet. So because he's fresh out of the academy. So
Nice and right.
yeah.
He was
He
Dr.
smelled like rain
Manhattan's body double in Watchmen.
He played some. He was in a play that had to do about like the last days of the guy that killed Jesus, Judas. It was about, but it was like a contemporary, like it was set in like today's times and stuff like that, and like part of the play took place in heaven. It was out there.
That sounds kind of cool, man.
Sounds
Yeah,
like
like-
experimental theater. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
but
a little iffy about that kind of stuff.
it was like he didn't want. It was so weird. Like he was telling me about like the casting and stuff. He said it was pretty weird, but then when he got it, he was like, I didn't. The guy, he's like, well, fuck it, then yes, sir.
I dig experimental theater, and that's sort of just my way to plug like 2 months ahead of time the Infringement Festival
Oh, dope.
in Buffalo. I gotta look up the dates on my fucking phone, but that's you just basically it's a festival where like it's free, anybody can submit anything, so they don't actually reject anyone.
Oh,
So
really?
They just fucking the entire city or half the city just does this like the weirdest fucking pieces of performance. Like there's basically pieces of performances that are like flash mob. Like my one friend had an idea just to like make it look like he was getting into fights and not tell people that it was a performance.
That sounds pretty cool.
I screened 2 of my documentaries there.
Oh, dope.
The
awesome.
best event is the Anti-Warp Tour, which is this one punk kid's rebellion against the warp. So it's like all these bands in the first year. It's every time they have it, it's in a neighborhood that's like needs some. Buffalo's a really segregated city, and so the first year that they did it, it was like in this really poor black part of town, and they kind of had like it was like a community effort between the people that lived there and like the punk kids that were tired of Warp Tour and like the activisty crowd that goes to Infringement. It's just one of the rare occasions you had like a really diverse.
Upstate New York is a very like
it was
strange
amazing.
place.
It was like a 12-hour long like just drinking the street, fucking 2 stages, all do it yourself free concert. It was amazing.
That sounds pretty dope.
Yeah, they always have
I'm
good
gonna
stuff like
fetch
that.
the date while you guys.
Upstate New
I
York
feel
is,
like upstate New York is because if you want to do something, like you don't have 100 other thousand people
Yeah.
that want to do it.
Yeah, so you
You
have
know?
to do it.
I mean, yeah, you have to plan. Yeah, you have to get permits and shit. But like,
Not even.
exactly, like in New York City to like fucking cross the
Infringements don't have
street,
no
you have to
fucking
ask
permits.
permission.
Yeah,
You
that's
know-
true. The
you know-
city's like so fucking like litigious now. Like
You know, in
it's
Binghamton,
not like that when I was growing up.
Well, that brings to mind something that I wanted to, and probably shouldn't put this out there, but I'm putting out a call to anybody who listens to this. If you guys know of any bike rides in New York City, I've been looking for them for months, years.
Ooh,
I think
I
they
have
must
someone. Ooh, can I
Oh.
volunteer permission?
Go for
Yes, my friend Diego. He is. Well, he started off doing like courier stuff, like bike courier. But he like really got into the culture. He's not a bike courier anymore. Shout out to him. He got promoted. And so he works for that company that delivers Chipotle, Postmates.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Just as
yeah.
the point of reference. And so he like is in part of like this like almost bicycle culture in New York City where they have like illegal street races.
That's what I need to fucking find out.
And they're having one at Randall's Island this summer.
I like the way he thinks.
So I'm gonna talk to him. Maybe we can have him as a guest.
Yeah, that would be
That's
good.
fucking
He'll talk about his experiences. Something to look forward to, guys. In our next few episodes,
pretty
we
dope.
will have a guest.
The minute you said like illegal bike race, I was like,
That's the guy I need to talk to right now.
Serge is like,
illegal bike
yes.
races, and like they go they zip through
Well, what
the
the
city.
fuck's illegal about it? You're a bicycle.
Because
You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Exactly.
That's the thing. That there's a criminalization of fucking groups of people getting together. And doing
Yeah,
shit
I guess
in
that's what
this
it
city.
is. Because if you were riding the streets, by yourself at like 50 miles per hour, however fast they fucking go.
You can do it in a crowd. There's nothing illegal about it.
Yeah, but if
As
you
long
have
as
like
follow the rules of the road.
20 bikes, then you're a
then you need a permit.
bicycle gang.
Yeah.
Essentially, you're like
And
Hell's Angels.
By the way, they have a headquarters in the Lower East Side, Hells
Yeah.
Angels.
They're huge, bro. They're like a real organization.
so
Yeah, I know.
they do
that
like
was
charity
so
work
weird.
and like they feed the homeless sometimes.
just so you
but
guys
you
know
that you
the,
also have to be white to be a member.
Yeah,
Oh, like Sons of Anarchy.
yeah.
Yeah.
The Anti-Warp Tour is Wednesday, July 15th in Buffalo, and I don't know if it's at the beginning of Infringement or the end of this 2-week festival. You can look it up, Buffalo Infringement Festival. Just plug in my old favorite festival, but
That sounds good.
Hell's Angels?
No, I was talking about Sons of Anarchy. That's way cooler. Yeah, they were talking about Hell's Angels. But,
I didn't like the ending of Sons. Did you watch the whole series?
No, I have to finish season 7.
Oh.
It just came on Netflix. I'm so excited.
Oh wait, I wanted to talk about that. Like TV ratings and stuff, because I think that's like so outmoded now. Like TV ratings, because I feel like the way things are now, not everybody watches things when they freaking debut, when they air.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, people are either watching it from like their DVR or from like Hulu. So my thing is like, how are they keeping track of shows now? Because I think the CW has like this crazy guerrilla like advertising campaign like with all their shows where they like tweet and like Instagram, and they got like Facebook pages, and they like encourage their actors to like interact with their fans and shit. Like it's really crazy.
Well, I don't know the specific answer to that. Probably Jill does, but I was watching a specific documentary. It was a workshop on how to make money. The guy from No Film School was there, and yeah, I mean, companies are realizing that people don't watch anything in the traditional way anymore.
Yeah.
He said something really interesting, which was that, you know, when the studios and things like that are complaining about piracy, and that they're not really complaining about people like stealing movies. They're complaining about the fact that 500 million people have seen the video of Charlie the baby biting his brother in the arm.
Charlie!
Yeah.
Charlie bit me! I love that! Are you kidding me? He's right.
Yeah, how popular do you think that kid was for like a week?
It's the most watched video on YouTube that's not a music video.
Ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Charlie bit me.
Charlie.
Holy shit.
Charlie bit me.
Charlie.
It's hot as hell in here.
Dude,
Right?
I'm sweaty as hell.
I don't know what
I
you guys
apologize
want
to all the viewers who are actually watching.
Hold on,
Because
I think I got a
I
fan
am
here
a
somewhere.
shiny bitch right
Can you
now.
turn on the
Like,
light? Because I'm under this
holy
fuck
crap.
right now.
Rhoda's like, what do you guys want me to do?
This is awful. And my hair is probably frizzy. I quit the show. No, I can't say that on air. Did I just say that on air? Are we
Well,
still?
I'm gonna end this segment when we come back. Jill's no longer gonna be
I'm
here.
gonna,
Say
yeah.
goodbye to Jill.
Guys,
we should.
I'm thinking about this shit. It's hot in here.
Charlie bit me. Ah.
My favorite thing about Rada, and as we come back to the segment, we fired Jill. That's why she's not here anymore.
Yeah. So guys, we're back. Sorry about all that.
I will not take no for an answer. I asked for a fan.
She's
because
of the people.
way too. The people want me. That's why you guys
She's
are
the
here.
people's champ. The people's
We
champ.
can do this, guys.
Yeah, I swear to
We
God,
can
we
make it
never
work.
like we haven't gotten too many comments or anything, but now I'm pretty sure we're gonna get like so many comments.
What?
I'm pretty sure, guys, because the internet. Remember, like the beginning where we were like, we should leave it up to the internet to see like
Oh my
where
God.
our name's gonna be, and then I was like, no, never mind. I was like, no.
Two flags.
Oh my God! Speaking of that, there's this girl who's an artist who is doing a GoFundMe, and she will tattoo your name on her body for $10.
That's so played out.
And like she's going to get all. It's gonna
Good
take
dog.
her 16 hours to like get all this done on her body because she is a canvas. that
She
needs
is
to
a
be painted
media
on.
whore, yo. That's
Yeah.
crazy. You're gonna whore your body out like that?
Literally.
That's like jizz that never washes out.
Oh God.
That's essentially what it is.
Mind you, half of these names are like dick penis and
Yes.
like you know.
I would have sent her name. I'm a fucking asshole idiot.
Whoa, we
Myself, that's
should
my name.
submit Mike your business so she can tattoo her.
I mean, it's only $10. I'd pay the $10.
Yeah. So once she
But
gets
I wanted
it
to say,
there-
Mike your business. ... Dumb bitch. Right?
Damn, Rada. Damn, bro. But like, damn,
someone's gotta
bro.
say it to her. Someone's gotta say it.
No, but that's the
Nobody
thing.
else was thinking it.
It's subversive.
I'm just the
It's
only one thinking it.
subversive, bro. That's why. That's why she's doing it for people like you, so she can sit there and be like, "Well, it's my body."
Well, I'm making her happy.
You know,
And
it'd be
she's
funny.
technically right.
It'd be funny if she like turns around when she has collected like $600,000 or however much her
and it's a
goal,
monster.
and it's like, so I'm just making this video to let you guys know. What the fuck? I thought I wasn't gonna do that shit. I got $600,000, dog. That'd be dope.
I don't think anybody would be mad.
I would
I don't think
respect
anybody
her
would be
hustle.
These people need spiritual advisors. Is what they need.
Yeah, and you know what? There's no contract. She doesn't have to.
Wait. Speaking of spiritual advisor,
I saw- I see
freaking,
what she did.
yo, fucking Surge is a like. Well, tell the story. Tell the story.
The light
So
I
I got this like mysterious like text from like a number I didn't recognize at first. It was from somebody I knew, but the tone was different, and I thought it was gonna be one of those situations where it was like I get a text, it's like, who are you and why are you talking about my girl? And I'm like, I can't help but give advice to people when I see that they're struggling in life, and I was just gonna be like, I'm her sexual advisor. And let problem solved.
I still think you should have said, "You're welcome."
Yeah,
that's basically what
I like the
said.
matter of fact way that Serge just like throws shit out there. Like,
oh yeah, I'm a personal trainer of that vagina.
Yeah, that's how I do things.
You know what you could say? You could say I'm like Christian Grey without the money. But all of the nasty. And you say it in that local store was the money, all
do
of
you
the
think
nasty, just like that.
He definitely got away with most of that shit that he did in that book to that girl
Because he's rich.
Because he was rich.
Yeah.
And he had influence, and that means something to women.
Yes, it does.
I have no idea, but it means something to guys
Well,
too.
I mean, I feel like money talks, yo. Like, say what you want.
Do you want to eat at Ruth Chris or do you want to eat at McDonald's?
Yeah, Ruth Chris.
It's delicious. And there's probably other restaurants I've never even heard of because I'm not fancy.
No.
You know, if I was Christian Grey, I would know a woman would be like, do you want to go to Chicago?
What? And take a girl and pull like anal beads out of her butt while she eats dinner, like he did in the book.
I'd do that. I would so do that.
That was definitely a story from episode 1 or the pilot of the podcast.
That's part of the book, by the way.
Yeah.
It really happens. Is that what she was just like? Yeah, that happened.
I was like, yeah, no, you're spot on.
Wait, dude, when you
Just-
feel
just
bad
like,
reading
I
that
quit
book,
the
or is that
podcast.
book like when you close it, you're like, that was so good.
Did you read it?
I read parts 1 and 2. I couldn't get past 3 because by that time I was just like done with it. I was like, ugh.
It's too much. It's too
Is
much.
she gonna get tied up again? Fuck, yo. Like, do they not know how to fuck like normal people? Like,
Seriously.
Some people don't.
Yeah, that's true. Some people do
and
not.
it's like not even. I'm not saying like boring, like missionary. I'm talking about like knocking boots like people do.
Like
but
love making.
Well,
Love
maybe
Yeah.
maybe he's so terrible at sex that he has to do this whole grandiose kind
You gotta
of
make a-
ceremony.
Well,
It's
that's,
just
that's,
like-
that's the whole porn generation's problem is that they need more stuff to get stimulated. So you just gotta be creative.
it's just like guys with little penises. They have to be really good at eating the box.
Well,
Oh, there's so many of them aren't though. So many of them are not. Like some, like
How do you
guys,
know?
because guys are so
yeah, I was
good.
gonna say.
Because I
You
have a lot of
design
friends.
them?
No. Like I have a lot of friends, and like sometimes some of them, like I just look at them and be like, "That's not. Why are you asking about that? Like you're totally missing the point. That's not what you should do."
What do they ask? I'm
No, they
curious.
just like a lot of the time, like they just like do stupid shit. Like they'll be like, "Oh yeah, like I gotta get better clothes now because I feel like when I look this way, then I'll get more chicks." Or like whenever like stuff happens, I'm like, "Yeah, but like your repeat customer rate isn't that good. Like it's not like."
Your repeat customer
Yeah,
rate.
like your repeat customer. It's not that good, bro. Like that counts for something, man. And like it's
your retention rate is terrible.
yeah, man. Like,
Terrible.
like,
No, that does speak volumes of your penis. Yeah.
yeah, it does, man. I'm just like, yo, because there's got to be a reason why people aren't coming back to the stores. So to
Why
speak.
the first fuck is the most important. You wanna-
Yeah, I guess.
I think that's a skill that all guys should have in general.
You
Just
know what?
you gotta be able to eat the box. I think dudes in general
Amen.
need to be able to do that.
Sorry, Deborah.
That's like a required thing now, right? It has
It's a
to be.
requirement, definitely, full show, because you just gotta do what you gotta do. Even if you do got a big thing, you gotta show love to get love.
You do.
No,
You know what's funny? After Michael Douglas announced that he got throat cancer from eating all that pussy, he said that. Like,
I shouldn't be
like,
laughing
it's
because
really-
sorrow.
No, he didn't say that.
Yeah,
He did. He
did.
said, yeah. He was like, yeah, I was eating box.
I
It
feel
was
like
very-
he said it at a press conference or
He
something.
did.
He got it's HPV. Really, what it is? He's right though. It's like HPV, but he got it in his larynx.
He had
in his
throat
larynx or
cancer.
some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah. I forgot specifically what kind of cancer it was, but it was in his throat, and
Because
he
of
said
eating
it
vagina.
from eating vagina. You didn't know this?
No.
Michael
and-
Douglas is a dirty old man. Like he's a just look at him.
No,
I'd like to hang out. No, actually, no, I wouldn't like to hang out.
I think my worst nightmare would be to be stuck in an elevator with Michael Douglas and him just like
You know he'd be biting
like
his lip the whole time.
old man noises, like
Ugh.
ugh.
Like,
Like even Fatal Attraction. Have you guys seen god, just two ugly people bumping uglies, man.
No,
That movie
man.
was terrible.
When I was a kid and I used to see the commercials for that movie, I used to be like, so everybody in this movie's old?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Like, I am not watching this. Got it. This is really gross.
There's one scene
I
where he
don't see
takes
it.
water and he like puts water in her mouth from the faucet. I'm like, that was the filthiest thing they were doing in the fucking 80s. Now they're pulling out anal beads from the chest. Where's the line?
There
There's
was
no
no
line.
sex.
They had to draw the line with the faucet, and now we
Oh
gotta
God,
pull anal
no.
beads out of girls.
After a
Tap
while,
water,
yeah.
anal beads. Tap water is gross.
Yeah, tap water to get cancer. You get cancer. Yeah.
in your throat from not
That's,
eating. Yo, in the future, people are just gonna like see each other like at Starbucks, and just somebody's gonna be like, "Zip,
Yeah. Yeah.
do you like it? Do you like it? Do you
Oh
see?
my God,
do you see
please
this?
stop.
do you,
No, oh my God, but I saw this video, speaking about public indecency, I saw this video of this man on the bus rubbing on himself.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
and
I've
then,
seen that.
Yeah.
but this,
That happens.
the thing about the video was all the 300,000 comments of women saying, actually that happened to me on the train.
Yeah,
Actually,
oh, yeah,
that
yeah.
happened to me.
Yeah.
Like, and then he jizzed on my pants. Like, I
What?
was like, you were way too close.
Yeah.
Like,
That merits a fucking
Savage beating.
what?
Ah.
Yeah, seriously.
No.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, like if you're a guy and you're jerking off near me, if you jizz on me, bro, you've ruined the rest of my life. Bro. I'm going to jail over you. I'm going to jail. This, I tell you what, that they will be marked for sure. It's already marked, but I can choose as to why I'm gonna remember it. Cause it's the day I'm going to jail for murder.
It'll be a holiday like Mother's Day. Like,
Yeah, oh, the day that guy jizzed on me and I killed a man. That's what happens.
Every year people beat people up for
Yes.
prestigious offenses.
It's terrible. And there's so many public.
There's gotta be
pictures.
some kind of party for that though. Can we imagine like a judge?
Like,
just
Your Honor, he jerked off in my pants.
The
So
judge
I
is like,
fucking beat him
hey,
to death.
excuse.
Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah, I understand. Totally fucking.
he jizzed on him.
Like,
I can't send him to jail.
Post-exogism or whatever the Latin term is in law school, we learned for that.
Oh,
Oh my
God.
God.
I think a lawyer will take that case and be like, dude, you're off. No, you're
But
getting
it's
off. You're getting off.
crazy. People are nuts, and they're going nuts on their nuts in public.
No, but like, why does that happen so often in the city though? Like that happens all the time. In the
Yeah,
city.
it really does.
Well, because of housing, that's a whole nother topic.
That's true.
There's a lot of
There's a lot of
people
like.
with mental illness out
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Well, yeah, I was filming a documentary on there's an election in Brooklyn last week, and there was a dude just came by and like threatened to punch the candidate in front of his kids.
What the?
Yeah, I caught it all on
What?
film. It was amazing.
Wow, really?
But it's like it is, and I encountered this as an organizer a lot, and it kind of hit me like it's not that poor people have more crazy people; it's that
They don't have
rich
the reason.
people can hide their crazy people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they have like a spare bedroom for them, or they can get them into like
Something
rehab, or you elect them to office, or to
Yeah.
the board of a
Or
corporation.
dump them in some fucking place you've never even heard of upstate. That's what they do.
Maybe. But like poor people, they get.
Actually, you're
they
not
go
wrong.
They're just
The
walking around.
Upstate New York has a like inordinate amount of like friggin' like
Mental
people-
hospitals.
Yeah, people with like mental issues and stuff like that. Like mental health issues. I think that's the proper term. Right?
Yes, it is.
Mental health issues.
It's like, oh, how will they know? They're crazy.
It's really
They're
depressing
gonna sue
place.
you for using the
According
wrong
to Louis
terminology?
C.K. and most people
What?
that actually live there,
What?
the upstate New York's considered to be a depressing place.
Oh my god.
Well,
It's
it was
so
ranked as
fucking.
the- it was
Are you
ranked
kidding
as the
me?
most
Wait,
racist
no.
You went to
place.
Binghamton.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You went to. If you didn't know,
I
you
didn't.
were not in the
I
university.
saw my first crystal meth addict pre.
Yeah, I
think
pointed it out to me. Yeah, that's a meth addict. So different from a
I
crack
did not
addict.
know.
So
I just asked him. I was like, "Yo, Ryder, why are these white people so dirty?" And he was just like, they're all meth heads, bro." And I was like, "What?"
Did you see the teeth?
Yeah, one of them smiled. I was like, "Ugh, good." I was like, I took off in the car. Like,
Yo,
I was in the
And
car.
they're fucking fat as fuck.
Oh yeah.
But like
What's-
morbidly obese at like 15.
no, but the
son.
scabs on the face was really creepy.
Yeah.
The scabs on the face was really. That was like a dead giveaway of
Yeah.
like being a meth addict.
There's a lot of those scooters up there.
Oh, yeah,
A lot
yeah.
of scooters.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Scooter.
Wait, so Binghamton is like one of those upstate New York towns that has like a major campus.
We better get like some viewership out of upstate New York, so we keep talking
Right,
about
we
that.
should. But like, so
We're calling you out, Binghamton and Buffalo.
the economic situation up there is pretty much like either you work for the school or you don't in some capacity, right?
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
is that kind of what it is? Like,
Kind of. That place sucks. Look,
There's a lot of industrial work too.
Well, a lot of it's been taken away, like because the old IBM plant was there, and then IBM left, and now they left some shit there, and like now there's so much cancer in the water.
Yeah, we were driving, right? Like, so we're driving, and then Rada just looks over and he goes, "Isn't that like a nice river?" I was like, "Yeah, it's a little picturesque and stuff because it was like a river, and then like on the other end it was like an old factory." And then he goes, "Yeah, that's the most polluted water in the fucking state of New York." And I was
You're
like,
such a fucking Debbie Downer.
and I was just like,
I was just stating facts.
Why?
I don't know. We were talking about like big booty holes or something in the fucking car. We drive by this river, and I don't know. Angel happened to say something, you know.
it looked nice.
He's like, "Oh, that's really nice, yo. You don't see that a lot, whatever." And I was like, "Yeah, that water's polluted because," and then I gave him the whole history.
Yeah, he gave me the whole story, and I was like, "Yeah, so he really was like a Debbie Downer."
Oh my god.
You want to talk about the banquet? We should plug banquets.
No, it already happened.
Yeah,
It was sold out. I don't know if you guys know this, but I was very trashed at that banquet.
How would they know that? They weren't there.
Well, I don't know.
What banquet was it?
The LSU banquet for my chapter, this 10-year banquet.
Land of Sigma.
Land of
You can't
Sigma.
just say
Fraternity.
LSU. Yeah.
I know, I just feel weird sometimes saying.
I know.
You gotta say the whole
You
thing.
gotta.
Well, because
Latino siempre unido.
There you go.
It's like blood in, blood
Voy a
out,
hablar-
but like with
voy a
baby
hablar
blue
como-
white though.
Voy a hablar como Romeo.
banquet season is coming to an end, and I figure like beach party season.
Oh my
is
god, I
coming
love
to a
beach
start.
parties.
yeah.
Yes.
I love beach
What's the
parties.
best beach in the city? I'm from New Jersey, so as I've stated multiple times before in this podcast, because I love Jersey.
I like Jones Beach.
So it was like
Pretty good.
Jones Beach.
I think Long Island. You have pretty good. Long Beach is nice too. I mean, if
Oh,
you're-
I've been to Long Beach Island. It's like you gotta pay to get across. And you
Yeah.
gotta pay to get into.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope. That beach
Yeah.
is pretty.
You
dope.
gotta go to Long Island if you
But
want
not Chocha
beaches.
Beach.
Please do not go and get stabbed in the foot by a needle in Coney Island. Even though
I love Coney though.
I heard they cleaned it
There's
up.
so many
I
thugs
haven't
there.
been,
Coney's my favorite
but there's
place
always
on
somebody
earth.
getting shot there in the
There's
summertime.
so many
Yeah,
thugs.
seriously.
I always hear that, and so ever since I've never been. I've only been like once.
I don't go
Because
beach at Coney, I go party at Coney. I go to ride the rides, I do the flaming absinthe shots at the Russian bar. It's a great date night, fireworks.
Yeah, that's so weird. How is like the
I got
like
peed on by like a 3-year-old at Coney
Oh,
Island.
Oh
well.
my god, I would
wow.
be
like Jill's like, oh well, fuck it, it happens, bro. Like
Well, well.
we were at least it wasn't jizz.
I know. People get around him. It's like.
Yo, how would you even? Yo, like if you're the guy
You can't leave
who
it alone.
jizzes on you, what do you say after that? Like, what do you just?
Do you even make eye
You
contact with
say
it?
with like the 3-year-old, it happens, bro. Like,
I know that.
You
feel,
shouldn't have
bro.
been another way of all this coming and shit. Like,
why were you next to him in the first place?
Wait. I asked this question before. I'm gonna ask this shit again. Why is there always mystery liquid on your fucking seats in the goddamn fucking subway? There's always like a mystery murky,
It's
like
spilled
brown
coffee. It's
liquid.
people who eat. It's people who eat on the subway and they spill
oh my
shit.
god, they make me so.
Oh my
angry.
god, you know what? My friend, she used to be
It's not mystery liquid, it's just food.
a flight attendant for Emirates, and she used to live in Dubai, and she told me their transportation system, you can't even chew gum
Yeah, it's very clean.
in the subways. Like, not allowed. You're not allowed to bring food, drinks, not even water. And I think that should be implemented in New
And
York.
these are our fucking allies in the war on terror. Fuck those guys.
Have
Yo,
you
they
seen-
shit gold. Did you know that? They shit gold. There's a percentage of how much because they put golden flakes in like a lot of their food. Like
Yeah, the body
shit.
will pass. It's like
Yeah,
Volkswagen,
it's like
yeah.
one of the metals, and they passed that, man. There's people dying in the world. These niggas are shitting gold. Literally, their
Their
shit
gold
can
is
change your
glittery.
life and take your debt away.
Well, that's at the cost of Indian lives. There's a lot of Indian workers that go to Dubai and get their passports taken from them when they enter the country.
A lot of
And they can't
a lot of
leave.
Chinese too.
It's pretty sad, guys. Debbie Downer.
Pick up a newspaper.
Always. Why
Happy stuff, sadness. Gotta have a balance. This is a balanced show. I don't want to see you guys too happy. I don't want to see you guys too sad.
So this month we have a show at P&K Grill on the 29th, so May 29th, 2015.
Be there.
At P&K Grill. Calvin Cato will be joining us along with Alex Cedric.
Oh, shizzle.
And of course, Radimus and I will be in full effect.
Just shut it down. We're the funniest
It's
motherfuckers
business.
in the history of comedy.
If you guys don't know
In my mind.
P&K, I mean, it's all the way up in the fucking Northwest Bronx, but it is worth the trip.
Hell yeah, man. Best
Oh
burgers in the
my
Bronx.
Where's the Bronx?
It's on the 31st Street.
Yeah.
231st and Broadway, yeah.
It-
That'd be nice if we give an address.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's 170 West 231st Street, P&K Grill. They have a $30 open bar special during the show. $30. That includes everything, even bottles, bro. Like,
Yes.
seriously, who
Even
does
bottled
that?
drinks. P&K does that.
It's wing night on Friday, so you get 50-cent wings.
What? I love wings.
If I lived in the Bronx still, I'd be there every fucking
And funny ass comics.
Yeah, seriously, for free.
Funny for
This
free.
show is free,
For
bro.
free, and it's hilarious. We're not wearing wigs.
We're not doing
We're
Latinos
not telling
be like,
mama or you know whatever those stupid Instagram Latinos. Oh, mi mamá me dio una pena.
Yeah, it's gotten to the
What
point.
the fuck is that,
It's
man?
gotten to the point with these
Fuck.
Instagram videos where they just say regular
Tell a joke.
stuff.
To write it and tell it.
Have you
Fuck.
noticed
That's
that?
what a comedian does.
Have you noticed that, like on Instagram, like with these, a lot of these, like funny people accounts, it's like it's just gotten to like just regular sentences in Spanish, just with, like a Dominican.
But they
accent.
say, oh, tú a ver que yo tuve una pela tía, and everyone, 5 million viewers. Fuck you, man. Meanwhile, I'm over here writing, telling you some real funny shit at P&K. You can get a fucking open bar, and y'all watching this shit.
For $30, bro. Like, it still blows my mind. Like the minute I told people, people from Jersey have come to that show to check us out, and then they go, the open bar was really $30. Like, yeah, really. Seriously.
Yeah, and you guys were also hilarious. Yeah.
DJ Nitro will also be joining us. He's one of New York, hands down one of New York City's best DJs, yo, hands down. So yeah, come check us out.
Basically.
Fun.
So I'm Sergio, the guy behind the camera. I'm at People's History on Twitter. I'm a videographer. Check out my reel on my YouTube channel, Sergio Tupac Usurin. I'm gonna make it like this
Such a dope middle
when I
name.
have time. Yeah, Facebook won't let me have my fucking middle name.
Save the best for last. Is that what you guys are
Yeah.
doing? Woo! Love it. I'm Jill Hamburgo. I'm a casting producer. Right now I'm working for MTV, and I'm currently casting a show, and we're looking for a crew of ladies who are cool and connected, it girls, who are bosses in all aspects of their lives, especially when it comes to dating. So if you are going through the guys and they're not just good enough for you, you're just like going through them, I want to hear from you. Email me, jilldoescasting@gmail.com. That's my current casting right now. So holla at me, even if you know somebody. who knows
Legend
somebody.
has it that the M in MTV used to stand for music.
By the way, I didn't get to introduce my stuff. Just so you know, Jill, so thank you for calling me the best.
Oh, shut up!
Wasn't that you talking about your show though?
No, but that wasn't my introduction.
Oh my God,
That was my
boo-hoo's that story.
introduction.
Go ahead.
Okay. So I just want people to follow me on Twitter, Big Daddy Rada, and on Instagram. What's my Instagram? Radamus the Comic. And what else? And Kumbaya.
You're not even prepared, you asshole. You fucking interrupted and made things like you.
I didn't interrupt it.
You were at the end.
Then
Like,
he started
you're like,
talking about
good.
his band
I gotta go now. So like, it's my time. It's like Rada
Yeah.
time, baby.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
You gotta do the movement too.
Where you trimmed beard.
It is like very nicely trimmed. Maybe
Thank you,
you
guys.
should
It's been
think
time.
about
I'm gonna shave it, man.
Yeah, you're gonna. It's
because it's fucking hot in your apartment.
No, I'm keeping it until.
Because it's fucking hot in your apartment.
pretty hot.
Jill, so
Hey,
like.
this apartment is on fire. This is where we shoot my
Wait.
business
So
son.
now Joe made that announcement now, and I'm gonna go off and promote this on my Instagram. I follow like tons of bottle girls, so they're all gonna see this fucking advertising. They're all gonna be like, "I'm a boss, bitch. I'm definitely gonna hit this bitch." I'm like,
You
"Oh,
already-
bitch,
yeah,
you
you
are my
already-
bitch." That's what I
I'm
can
a
see
bad
them.
bitch.
I'm definitely a bad bitch. I'm a boss ass bitch. Like I
Yeah.
can definitely see that.
What does that mean? Yo, my homegirl talks exactly like that. It's fucking.
What bitch is more boss than me? What? And there's always
Oh
a
my
friend named
God.
Zahira. There's
I
always a
love
friend named
it.
Zahira.
I love it. If
They-
you are bossy like that, you better get it. If you think you boss-
Zahira, who's more boss? Who's more
I'm
boss,
telling
Zahira?
you, it's all about confidence. Confidence is key. If you want to be a boss, you have to act like a boss, and that's how bosses talk. Oh,
Wow, yeah, for real. That, like, Jesus. You know how many times I, like, run across that on my Instagram? It's gotten to the point that I looked and I was like, what am I doing with my life? I looked at my Instagram feed and I was like, what?
why do I follow all these bottle girls and star tenders?
Yeah, seriously. Like, I saw, like, a meme the other day, like, of a toilet, like, an extra large toilet seat. It said for bottle girls only.
Maybe it was David. That's a different conversation for
Yeah.
next time.
I-
Join us
I
next time.
totally forgot to plug my sexual advisor services.
Yo,
with
you-
Angel.
Bring a meme right there for
Yeah.
sexual advisor.
Sexual advisement at People's History. Angel.
Nah, I'm good, bro.
I wasn't asking you if you needed sexual advisement. I'm plugging your
No, I know you were asking me to plug my stuff. I'm good. I don't want to, like,
That's funny.
I'm good.
Okay.
Just because you always put this stuff in the comment section, so it's good. Like,
That's true. Or
I'm
do
just
I?
a lazy
Or
bastard.
do I? Have you guys been checking?
yes.
Alright.
I didn't check.
Guys,
That's it, we're out.
next week, I've said this for like 3 episodes in a row, but we will have Queen and Jay from the Tea with Queen and Jay podcast on the 25th. It should air on the 26th or so. Thank you guys for listening. Yo, subscribe. Mike and Business on YouTube. We'll see you next time.